I don't wanna. Alright, so Tone here. Vin's behind the camera. You'll see him in a minute. But the big announcement today is that we're joining the 2015 Spartan Race. September, what day?
12 and 13.
Yeah, so we're doing the 13th, which is a Sunday, middle of the day, and it's at Mountain Creek. So if you don't know anything about the Spartan Race, Spartan.com, you can see a lot of stuff there. But today is, what, the 28th or 29th of February?
Yes.
Something to that effect. We are going to start training very, very early because we're not joining the Spartan Race just to participate. We're joining it to win out of our group. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff to do that, and we're going to take all of you, our viewers here, on the journey with us. So you'll be able to stay up to date with what we're doing, and you know, maybe if you want to try a Spartan race down the line, maybe follow the blueprint that we put together. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go over what kind of supplements we're going to take, what we're going to be looking for in our diet. We're going to talk a little bit about what kind of workouts we've been doing, and then what kind we're going to transition into. And we're going to measure ourselves. Get all of our measurements now, which then we're going to repeat once a month. So, Vince, why don't you give us some info on some supplements?
How you doing? My name is Vin, here to give you a list of the supplements that myself and Tone will be taking in preparation for this Spartan race. So, first things first, wake up. Tone is going to do the gainer. I'm going to do the whey protein shake. Alright, and basically we're sticking with water throughout. We really don't want to have milk unless it's going to be almond milk, skim milk, you know, nothing very heavy. Alright, we want to make sure we're doing our glutamine and branched chain amino acids for recovery. And that's going to be during exercise, after exercise. We're going to do pills wherever possible, because all of the powder can, after a while, just feel like it just sits there. You can become bloated, and we want to do everything possible not to hinder our performance during these workouts.
Supplement pills, not like bad pills. We're pro-health, not going drugs.
We're natural. Protein goals, we decided we're going to do 2 grams per body weight, so basically we're a double, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, Tone weighs 180 pounds. He'll be doing 360 grams a day. Yeah. Me, myself, I'm around 200 right now, so unless I lose weight, hopefully I will, I'm going to be around 400.
That's a lot of poop.
Yes, it is. And for pre-workout, we're not looking to, you know, try anything intense. There's a lot of different ones out there, a lot of crazy flavors. We've talked about this. So actually, we're just going to supplement with caffeine pills. We're going to stay away from coffee, because you drink coffee, you know, even if it's black, without milk, sugar, you might feel that, especially on a cardio day, and you'll get that burning kind of at the bottom of your chest, pit of your stomach, which is what we don't want. We want to be as comfortable as possible. You can get those at your local pharmacy. We are going to supplement milk thistle for our liver support. Like I said, again, we're going to be intaking a lot of pills, powder. We want to make sure that we're cleaning ourselves out, and that's where also a lot of hydrating water comes in to play. You know, we want to do 1 gallon a day minimum. Me, myself, right now, I'm doing between 1 gallon and 2 gallons. Want to stick with fish oil for cardiovascular support, joints, heart, all that good stuff, as well as a multivitamin. We also, before bedtime, after we've done our workout, we're recovering, we want to be taking our casein protein before bed, and that can be with milk. Like I said before, we're not going to be intaking too much milk. We want to stick with water, but you want that to be with milk because it's going to be more time release anyway. So you want to do that, plus the ZMA, which is basically zinc magnesium aspartate, which also helps you with recovery. It's got the vitamin B6 in there too, so eventually you're going to boost your energy levels. And if you've never taken it before, like I was explaining to Tone, when you go to sleep at night, it's not a sleeping pill, so don't confuse it, you know, with a sleeping pill. But when you do fall asleep, it helps you fall into a deeper sleep. So, you're actually repairing the muscles and you'll be ready for the next day. A lot faster than the average person who just goes to sleep, wakes up. So as far as supplements, that basically covers everything. Like Tone said again, when we say pills or anything like that, it's nothing serious. Everything is legal, sold over the counter, natural. So nothing out of the ordinary here.
No, we're not doing any tea.
No, we don't have low T. We're young.
Okay, so Vince took us through our supplement list. Now we're going to talk a little bit about what kind of food we're going to take in on a daily basis. The hardest thing to get into over here is no alcohol. No alcohol. I'm just going to take this from Vince for a second. And I'm going to walk you over here. And no alcohol. Let me repeat. No alcohol. This is going to suck. So aside from that.
So what time of meet you at the bar? Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Aside from the no alcohol thing, we're going to make an effort to do a serious reduction on anything fatty. We don't want fats in our diet, except a couple of good fats. And here's what we mean by good fats. Extra virgin coconut oil, olive oil, avocados. Avocados are awesome, so we're going to load up on avocados. Nuts and seeds. My particular nut of choice would be almonds. I usually eat a good handful of them a day, and use sliced almonds in a lot of recipes, so you're going to see a lot of that. One of the cool things you'll get from me out of... What happened?
Low battery.
Oh.
Okay.
One of the cool things you're going to get out of me for the duration of our training is you'll get to see some of the recipes come together and some of the things that we eat at home here. Fatty fish. Vince and I just finished up some tuna sashimi for lunch today. Fluids, water, coconut water, black coffee, green tea. I'm not much for my coffee black, so I'm going to stay away from coffee altogether since we'll be supplementing with the caffeine pills. So I'm just going to stick pretty much to water and green tea. Carbs, brown rice, whole grains, raw or cooked veggies, whole or raw fruit, high fiber bread. I think most of these we're going to try and keep a limit on. Oats, potatoes, sweet potatoes, salads, greens, and green vegetables. Protein. Now, we're even back on the carbs and the fats. Those are going to be a low count compared to the protein because obviously with us doubling 2 grams for every pound of body weight, we're going to be really pushing protein. So if you were to look at a pie chart, it should be 50% protein and then maybe like 25 on the other two. Protein, this is simple. Beef, skinless poultry, do not eat chicken with the skin. No skin. Pork, bison, ground meats, game meats, tilapia, tuna, our lunch, salmon, my lunch the other day, sardines, ricotta cheese, ricotta, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, egg whites. We can even do whole eggs, but we're going to try and limit the yolks because we don't want to hit the cholesterol out of that. And plant-based protein, and obviously whey we get from our supplements. So that's pretty much the food we're going to be taking in. So last thing we're going to do right now is we're going to take down our measurements, and we do this with all of our clients. So we're going to be measuring for weight for our chest. We're going to be measuring for inches for our chest, biceps, waist, hips, thighs, knees, and ankles. So, Vince, I guess you can measure me first.
Yes, sir.
Don't be touching my nipples.
I'm going to take Tone's measurements here. We're not going to put down weight because that's really, something that it's probably going to be fluctuating a lot anyway. So I'm going to start with Tone's chest here. He's going to put his arms up. All right. Yeah. All right. This measures 37.5 inches. Next, I'm going to take measurement of his biceps. We're going to be flexing for this measurement. And Tone is at 13 1/4. Is that good? Beastly. Next, I'm going to do his waist, and that is going to be where the belly button is. Okay. How are we there? Good? All right. 31 1/2.
What's going to be lower, the hips?
Yep.
Hey.
All right. Helps if I turn around. All right. So, his hips come in. Jeez, I hate you. At 33.5. Next, we're going to do his thighs. And that comes in at 21.
That's Jolie. Hi, Jolie.
Thank you. Just above the knee?
Yeah.
Knees. Gonna come in. We'll give him 15. Finally, ankle. Which we will give him 9.
All right. We'll switch off and get Vin's.
All right, my turn.
All right, coming in to hug Vin around the chest. Let's see what those boobies turn out to be. All right, Vince's chest is 42.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, your chest ain't all that much fucking bigger than mine. All right, biceps. We know I'm going to get my ass kicked here. This is why Vince can't do pull-ups.
Hater.
15 1/2.
Woo! What you gonna do, brother?
All right, waistline.
Worst part of Vince right here, folks. But that's gonna change.
Oh, that's going to change, all right. 37.
All right, not terrible.
All right, hips. Going for the wiener. Maybe not, but close to the wiener.
That works.
40.
All right.
All right.
I love me
thighs.
Wide hips.
I feel strange doing this.
That's all right.
Nothing against it, just, not for me. 24.
Whew.
Knees. 16. Our knees are pretty close.
Not bad.
Yeah.
We got strong knees.
Especially the high one.
Wow. And finally the ankle.
The ankle is 8 inches.
And you see he's recording, and there you have it.
There you have it.
Vince's measurements. Thank you,
So
Tony.
that's our official measurements. And all right, so what is a Spartan race, Vin?
Spartan Race is basically a course that is 8 to 10 miles, and you're going to be going through various obstacles to include trail running, wall climbing, crawling under barbed wire, You're also going to be probably climbing some ropes in there too, I'm sure.
Yeah, mountain climbs, hauling large weight,
Yep.
rocks and buckets, cinder blocks, swimming, upstream river runs, so underwater from the thighs down, spear throws. It's badass and it's grueling. Up to this point, Vince and I have been doing, CrossFit. A lot of functional fitness, and throwing everything at ourselves that we could think of, including the kitchen sink. Vince likes to do curls with it. So the plan going forward is we're going to be focusing a lot on running and bodyweight calisthenics. Vince is going to be away on training duty. So while he's gone, that's his focus. While I'm back home, it's my focus as well. He's home on weekends, so every Saturday we're going to come together and put together some workouts, focus being on hamstrings, core, grip, and of course, endurance.
Because remember, each obstacle you're running. You know, you do have the option.
10 miles.
Right, so you don't want to work up to that. That's going to be pretty much the base of everything. You don't want to be walking. You're only wasting time.
June. Still a couple months away. But once June hits, that's when we go into overdrive. Because Vince will be home. And we'll be training full time. Our rest day will be Sunday.
Yep.
So June, we will begin replicating obstacles. We're planning on heading up to the Delaware Water Gap and running upstream. We're planning on hitting the hiking trails, loaded up with weight, running up hills here at the village with cinder blocks, courses in the woods.
Basically putting ourselves in the elements, getting ready for
Absolutely.
what we're about to face.
I even know of a nice muddy as hell stream up in the woods in, on the way to the Water Gap, that we're going to do our own mud crawl. So this is going to be intense, it's going to be grueling, and we'll be documenting our embarrassing achievements, all for your pleasure.
We'll see you at the end, guys.
Spartan!